This is Silver Stag Pyro here with you for another video. I'm with my Pyro partner Lucy, and we got some fireworks to show you. This is nothing that I recently got. I've had all of this for a while, but I haven't shown it to you yet. So I'm excited to show you. Got some unique things in there and something that Lucy and I put together for you. So let's check it out. Alright guys, so like I said, we got a lot of fireworks to show you here. We're just, as we usually do, start small, and Lucy will hold up some of the fireworks as we go through them. So first off, you can hold these up to the camera. These have a specific name for them, but I can't remember what the name is. And I'm pretty sure I've showed you these before, but I have new viewers, and these are just neat items. So what they are is like a Roman candle. Let's see. You put it together like this. You light this fuse, it'll shoot this effect, and then you switch it, and then you have another one to use. So just pretty neat, and those can stack, I mean, as many as you want, but I've never lit one of these, so I couldn't even tell you what the effect is. Alright, we got some tanks with report. These are by Mega Banger. You can hold up one of the tanks if you'd like. Got a bunch of them in there. This was a full case. And we're going to go ahead and do one of these on this video, just because I like to pick out some small fireworks to do. I'm only going to be able to do them in my backyard, so we're going to do one of these. Alright, we got Full Power. These are by Pyro-Partner. So I guess there's older versions of these, and then there's newer versions. These are the older ones. There's a red one that I used on one of the videos. These things are awesome. They do like a whistle, and then it shoots off an actual effect, and I think it has multiple shots. So this is, I got some on my Band-Aid. So this says Blue Pearls and Crackling Mine. So it whistles, then a mine, then 3 shots of red plum tree with chrysanthemum. So yeah, this has 3 breaks in it, and then also whistle, mine, and then 3 breaks. And so these are awesome.
This is the back of it.
Yep.
It's fireballs.
Pretty cool item. So I'll be using those this summer. I've just been holding on to them because I only have these 3. Alright, we got some crackling sparklers. Anytime they can do different things with sparklers, I think it's really cool. So these are by Pyro Demon, and they're exactly what they say. They're sparklers, but they have a little crackling to them. So we're going to be using 1 or 2 of these on this video as well. Alright, we got Purple Party by Dominator. This was Vex Pyro made a firework order, and I looked through some stuff, and I picked these out. It was buy one, get one free. Just a nice all-purple cake. Probably do both of these at the same time when I end up lighting them.
That would be really pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, they have nice, large purple breaks. Alright. Yeah, you can hold it, actually. 2-stage mine crackling thunder. So I have no idea what this does, except it's going to be a mine, and I assume it's going to shoot something up as well. It says crackling / thunder, so maybe they're like salutes. I have no idea. If you know anything about this, put it down in the comments. Let me know what it is. Turn around. Let's see.
Yeah, it has all that maybe effect that it does.
Mm-hmm. It says Vulcan there. So yeah, guys. You can hear some stuff rattling around in there, but yeah, if you know anything about it, let us know. Pistol poppers. These are just fun little things I got for Lucy and I to use on lives. Like if anyone sends a super chat, we're going to go ahead and use a pistol popper, or the next item that she'll show you there in the back. Ooh, I forgot to open these for you. I have them taped.
Ooh, those are
just a bunch of pistol popper, little confetti poppers.
These are huge.
So these are 12-inch confetti cannons. They shoot little money signs.
Fell.
She almost fell off her stool. Yeah, so you just spin this and it'll shoot a bunch of dollars. So these are also, if we're doing a live and someone happens to send a super chat, we don't expect anything like that. But if it happens, we got something fun to shoot.
Yeah.
All right, I just automatically go to grab them from you, but you can hold them. These are, where's the actual name? Electro Streak rockets by Maddox. This is also in the order that Vex Pyro made. I went ahead and grabbed some of these. They are, I think they whistle, but I'm not completely sure. But they just look like nice, fun rockets, and I like to review rockets on my channel.
Yeah.
So, If I didn't say it or you saw it, Maddox. Brief, brief cut here. Lucy wanted to show you Tim, our cat. All right, next little firework cake there, and then we'll move to my side over here. So you can hold that up. Little
So tiny.
goosebumps. Turn it around a little so
It's
they
so
can see.
tiny.
Yeah, $2.75 for that one, and that's by Great Grizzly, and don't know anything about it. I'm gonna take this one out. This is really cool.
It looks like a drone.
Yeah, it does look like a drone. It is the biggest spinner I've ever seen. Four-wheel drive by Black Cat. You light it down here, and I assume it's going to have some whistle to it. I don't know how long it lasts, anything about it. If you do know, let me know in the comments what you think about it. But this looked pretty awesome. I'm excited to try this one out. All right, next thing we got here is Fire Crackling Max 1. Now, can you grab that Max 2? It's behind there. I actually just happen to have the Max 2 sitting over there. So this is Fire Crackling Max 2, and that's Max 1. So quite a difference. It's a long, huge strip of firecrackers, just like that there, and then it has a head bomb. This one has one head bomb, and I think this one has two, which is the main difference, other than more crackers.
Power Ranger.
Yeah, Power Ranger brand.
This is half the size of it.
Yep.
Literally.
This is the only thing I've ever seen with the Pyro Rangers logo on there, so I don't know if there's more or not. But that'll definitely be going in a firecracker tree
That's
video.
cool.
Alright, we got some shell kits to show you next. This is actually, it is a shell kit, but it's actually reloadable parachutes. This is by Brothers, Daytime Parachutes. And they look just like canister shells in there, but they are in fact parachutes. So you got 4 of them in there, and we'll be doing those this summer. F-bomb. These are by Dynamite brand fireworks, same company that makes death shells and then a couple other really nice fireworks. Those are the main ones I can think of. But when I got these, I thought they were going to be ball shells, but they are in fact mini canister shells. And they are individually labeled. Yeah, multicolored peony. This one's brocade crown. I'm not going to go
That's
through all of them.
Fuse back there.
Yep, so that'll be pretty cool. We'll compare this to some other shell kit or something. If you know if these are any good, let me know. I haven't seen them. I don't think I saw a video of them yet. I don't know that I looked it up. But if you know if they're any good, let me know. Alright, next shell kit here is Willow Canister Shells by Megaton Fireworks. And I believe these are pretty awesome willow shells. Let's see, gold titanium willow with green dahlia and gold titanium willow with sea blue. I love blue in a willow. It looks so nice.
That looks really pretty. This one, the middle one?
Yeah, that's the blue in there. That just looks really nice.
It goes like the blue, purple, and then it just like goes like that.
Yeah, pretty cool. So I'm excited to try these out. I've tried fireworks by Megaton, but I don't think I've ever used any shells by them. So really happy to get these. All right, we got some firework rockets here that I am not going to be using because they are super unique. They're not easy to find, and these are the only 2 I have. So the first one here are Superman rockets by Polywonder. There are videos of these online. As far as I can tell, they're not like super huge, colorful breaks, but they're loud breaks with nice stars in them. But yeah, if you guys want to look them up, I know that there's videos out there. You can hear the effect rattling. Oh, I'm wearing a mic. You can hear the effect rattling in there. So pretty cool. If I happen to get another pack of these, I will be demoing them. These rockets are really cool as well. Same thing with the other ones. I will not be using these unless I can get another pack of them. These are Rocket Boy rockets. I'm pretty sure there are also videos of these online. But when you look up Rocket Boy rockets, there's another type of rocket. I think they're salutes maybe. And those are the videos that are always like shown. So I'm not really sure if I've seen a video of these. But again, with several of the other things I already mentioned in the comments, let me know if you know if they're any good or not. All right, we're working our way to the end here. You can hold that.
It's so tiny.
We got Fishing Bob by T-Sky. I haven't had anything by T-Sky for a while. But yeah, just a small 9-shot cake. just like this other one here, little cake. However, this one was the 16 shots, so it'll be a lot smaller shots. This one has 9. So these shots should be comparable to a regular 200-gram cake. But there's just 9 of them. So.
Did you say a cake? A cake.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so I'll probably be doing both those in a video, the same one, so we can compare them side by side. Go, go. Actually, I think it's called Stop and Go. Yeah. This one's called Stop and Go. They are ground spinners by Maddox. We'll probably do them both, unless they whistle. I'm going to do these on this video. I think it's just a ground spinner, kind of like a lotus flower. It just spins and has nice flares out there, I think. But I haven't actually lit this before, so it'll be a surprise to me as well.
Got some of these.
All right, so there's actually 2 different crackers in here. I got these ones here. These are king crackers. Got a couple boxes of these, but I just had these ones loose to show you. So, king cracker. And then we got gangster crackers. So these are actually side fuse. The fuse goes in right here.
Yeah.
And same with the king crackers. I don't think they have an effect before they pop, but as far as I know, they are both really nice crackers. I haven't tried either of them out.
That's what the front looks like of the firework?
Yeah, I like the box on this.
Oh, it says 20 pieces.
Yeah, it came with a lot. I have some sitting in a bag somewhere else, but I actually haven't tried them yet. Got this from a Pyro Saint as well. And we got multiple reports. That's both of them by Wizard Fireworks. This is Wizard Pro. So you can take this thing off here, and if there's a green fuse in here, you can just light it like normal after you have it set up safely, or you can set it up to electronic firing system.
Yep.
And these actually, I think it's either 13 or 15 shots it shoots in the air. They're multiple salutes. So 1 shot in the air, and it'll shoot like 13 booms. So I have only seen these on video, not in person, but I was super stoked to try these out. So really happy I was able to get these.
Yep.
Definitely going to be trying these this summer. Or spring, whenever it gets nice enough.
The second to last one.
Yep, second to last here. We got Rambo Kid. And I actually have, I think it's Vex Pyro. He's going to be getting me a sleeve of these, so I don't have to use this box of them, because I will be collecting this box. And keeping all this together and not using these ones if I can get a sleeve of them. But these are just nice shells. I haven't tried them before. I've seen videos. And these are just neat looking shells. Not your typical like ball or canister shell.
Yeah, they're like different colors.
Yeah, just neat shells. I think they're considered canister shells. So this says with pastille. With pastille. This one says whirlwind. So they're not super descriptive of what the firework actually does, but this one says whirlwind and pistol, and then this one up here says peony. So they are different effects in each one. So yeah, Rambo Kid, excited to try these out. All right, guys, last thing here I'm going to show you. Actually, Lucy's going to take over.
So, this is a firework that me and him put together, and I'm going to let him explain the firework part, but I'm going to explain, like, this drawing part. So, I drew, this peacock because we were thinking of, like, a peacock, because, thinking of, like, a peacock firework, so we could do this, like...
Fan effect.
Fan effect. So, we did a peacock, and it's called Popping Peacock. And we like did some gold accents that I did, and then I drew the peacock, so he helped me with like the beak and stuff, but I did all like the little like feathers at the bottom and the yellow thingies.
Yeah, just little feathers.
And then the big feathers at the back.
Yeah. So she actually did a lot of this. I obviously did the hot gluing all the cakes down, so it's similar to a Franken cake, except we didn't take any cakes apart or any fireworks apart. We just glued them in here. So we got rattlesnake, Roman candles back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them. So 2 packs. They come in 6 packs. These are by Wind of Fireworks. I did do a video of these back last summer in a unique firework video. These are really cool. They shoot like whirlwind type spinner things, and then they whistle and take off. So no report, but they're really fun. So I think that'll look awesome with these going off like that. And then because of the theme of a peacock, I wanted colorful cakes. So we got Groovy by Sunwing down here. 25 shot cake, 16 shot cake, and a 9 shot cake. This is Neon Rainbows by Miracle. Nice colorful 200 gram. Same with this, nice colorful cake. Actually won this at American Wholesale Fireworks. My wife spun a wheel and won this cake, and I spun the wheel and won a keychain. So she was the big winner that day. And then down here is Shockingly Pink, or just Shocking Pink by Dominator. I'll give you a closer look at those here. So yeah, we're going to be fusing this all up, so I'll just be able to hit a button or light a main fuse, and then it'll set these off one by one, and then end with the fan effect up top.
Alright guys, we showed you all the new fireworks, so now we're going to demo some outside.
Yep, we're going to demo crackling sparklers.
One of these tanks.
Maybe 2.
Yeah, maybe 2. And then go.
Stop and go. That
Stop
was
and go.
confusing. Yep, stop and go. So we're going to show you these 3 fireworks right now, and then that will end out the video.
Yep.
So first we're going to go ahead and try out this crackling sparkler, and I'm not going to record the whole thing. I'll probably just let it burn for I don't know, 30 seconds or so, because most people will understandably probably skip through a lot of this anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and get it started, and we'll see how it looks. Definitely has a nice sizzling crackle to it, so it's pretty cool. Get you a little bit closer. Nice. So yeah, pretty nice sparkler. I think kids will definitely like it. It adds a little bit more fun to a sparkler. All right, let's go ahead and try out one of those stop and goes. All right, now both of these say go, so I wonder if there's supposed to be a stop and a go. I wonder where the stop comes into play. All right, I'm gonna move this one out of the way, and we're just gonna take a look at this one first. Nice, yeah, it's kind of like a lotus flower. Unfortunately, all of that bright light's probably going to wash a lot of that out, but hopefully you got at least a good idea what it does. I'm going to go ahead and light the other one. I'm going to leave my spotlight on this one to see if that helps with the washing out of the camera. Let's try it. Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys are going to be able to tell, but it definitely looked like a flower with a different color in the middle than the outside. It was pretty nice. All right, guys, I'm going to try these tanks. This is actually the next day because the neighbor girls live right across that fence, and I heard them outside, and I didn't want to scare them, so I waited till today. So I'm just going to light both of these at the same time. I'm pretty sure they shoot crackers out the end, which is why I thought it might scare them. Let's see. Oh, they shoot 2. I was expecting this to shoot the cracker, this top one, and these to just be like little fountains, but the bottom ones are what shot the crackers. Those were probably the best tanks I've seen. They didn't drive, but the effect was really nice. Very cool. All right, guys, as always, Lucy and I appreciate you watching this video, and we hope you have a good one. See you on the next one. Later.